I'm Sean Brown, and this is how Columbia works. I'm looking for hard-working city employees whose labors of love make Columbia a city we are all proud to live in. The work is never easy, and the jobs are always tough. Welcome to the Eagle Bluffs wetlands. The landscape is beautiful, and it's a welcome habitat for a variety of wildlife. And it's all thanks to you. These wetlands serve as the last stop for our treated wastewater on its way out of town. And this is the first stop. The wastewater that arrives here is everything from your sinks, showers, and toilets. It's the job of these machines, and the men and women who operate them, to remove the harmful pollutants from our wastewater. And because of these processes, nothing ends up wasted. Today, I have the opportunity to join their crew and learn a little bit about wastewater reclamation. We're joined with Joel Gamble. Joel, what is your role out here?
I'm the wastewater treatment superintendent for the city of Columbia.
What is wastewater exactly?
Wastewater is actually 99.9% water, and that 0.1% is what we remove here at the plant. In the collection system all around Columbia, there's about 650 miles of sewer pipe, and all from all the houses and industries, and it all comes together here at the plant, and we start off with the primary treatment.
All right, well, let's head over there.
All right.
16 million gallons of wastewater arrive at the treatment facility daily. The pH level of the water is constantly monitored to ensure proper levels. If it is too acidic or too caustic, it will upset the balance of other steps in the treatment process.
It's potential hydrogen.
Okay.
And we try to maintain a balance between 6.5 and 8, 7 being neutral. And what you want to do is swirl it around a few seconds. Show you what your pH is.
130. 7.1.
7.1. Perfectly. 7 is neutral.
Okay, all right.
So we're right there on it.
And this is the raw sewage that's coming in. So would you treat it right here if it needed to be before it went on to these tanks?
We do have this tank right behind us. It's ferrous chloride.
The ferrous chloride that we add does two things. Like it reduces the odor. It takes out that rotten egg smell, the hydrogen sulfide smell out of the water.
Noticed.
And then also it treats the sludges that we put to the digester and take the hydrogen sulfide gas out of our methane that we use to generate electricity.
Okay.
So it's got a double purpose.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Mike, and we'll be seeing you later.
Thank you.
The wastewater is then collected in the primary settling basins, where the solids and liquids are separated. Layers of scum settle on top of the water, and it needs to be removed.
Real fast.
Because I'm missing the scum, right?
There you go. Well, no, just kind of get more. You're getting more water, more pressure onto it.
I got you, because I need to.
There you go.
The solids that settle at the bottom of the primary basins are then pumped to the grit removal station.
These are called the hydrocyclone grit removers.
Okay.
Classifiers. As you can see by what's in the dumpster here, like this is where we remove all the grit, the sandy, gritty, corn type material out of the sludge before it goes to the digester.
Yeah, I see corn. I see fingernails, it looks like too, maybe. I don't know.
Could be.
One of various jobs we do here, but it has to be done.
All right. I'm raking grit. With most of the solids and scum removed, the wastewater can then head to the aeration basins, where a 1-2 punch of oxygen and bacteria organically cleans the water of harmful microorganisms. Then it's on to the final settling basins, where more solids, a result of adding the bacteria, are separated from the liquids. The liquid ends up as clean, effluent water that flows nearly 3 miles to feed wetlands. And the solids are further processed, including anaerobic digestion, which means being decomposed by bacteria without the presence of air, until they create biosolids, or sludge. And the sludge ends up here, in the sludge lagoon, where we met the creature from the sludge lagoon, or as he's known around the plant, Dale, Sean, nice to meet you.
Sean.
How's it going?
Good.
So, you got your fishing boat here.
That's right.
So it's not really a fishing boat. It's more of a floating auger, and its job is to move the biosolids.
We dredge it out of the sludge lagoon into the sludge storage basin. Then we load it into the 6,000-gallon tankers,
Oh yeah, that's some nasty stuff.
and we take it to the farm fields where we subsurface inject it.
That's a bad case of the runs. Today has been full of surprises. I learned on a daily basis Joel and his crew make 16 million gallons of potentially harmful wastewater into something that helps sustain life. And the proof lies right here in the cattail nursery located on the edge of the wastewater treatment facility. These cattails are dug up and transported to the wetlands to help aid in the removal of the final bacterias. I also learned they don't dig themselves up.
And now we're back to the basics.
I'm sending guys out to work.
We're going to send people out to actually work for a change.
All right.
And we've got Mike and Chad here, and you can just jump right in there, grab a shovel, and give them a hand
Well, I
and
think
show
I
you
can
what
do
we're
that.
doing.
Just digging up cattails. So this is a cattail.
Yeah.
A couple of them, really.
What we're looking for is the roots, the
Mhm.
tubers. Like this section right here,
Okay.
right? That's what the cattails sprout from. And every year the cattails die back, and the tubers stay active, and then they regrow. And then by stretching out their tubers, they actually sprout new cattail.
Okay.
And then as the water passes through this, and around it, the bacteria that grow in this aerobic zone actually consume the pollutants as it's going by.
All right, well, there's the shovel back.
All right, thank you for digging cattails.
No problem, field's clear. Whenever they grow back, you let me know and I'll come get them again.
High five.
Now on to the dogtails field. That pretty much wraps up the process. We've brought wastewater in and separated it. We've dealt with the sludge and the grit and figured out where that was going to go. Either turned it into electricity or heat or water or sludge or biosolids for farmers.
Right.
So in a sense, this is a complete reclamation process.
You hear a lot about sustainability. Well, this is sustainability. Sustainability to me is taking care of what you have and utilizing everything that you can that we work with. So we reclaim the water, we reclaim the fertilizer, we use the water ourselves, we produce electricity, we heat all our buildings. You know, if we had a swimming pool out here, we'd be perfect.
And on top of all that, you keep the citizens of Columbia safe, really.
Yes, we do. And not only like the people that work here, but also we've got people out in the collection system. We run 22 pump stations around the city. We run the airport wastewater treatment facility and the irrigation there. We've got a complete pre-treatment program where we actually deal with all the industries to make sure what they're giving us is not harmful and then we can deal with it. So it's a lot of things happening all at once. Like this is just the bottom of the pipe. This is where it ends up. And from here to the cattails, and then it's reclaimed back down in Eagle Bluffs Wildlife Area.
It ends up in a pretty beautiful spot, at least.
Thank you.
And so did we. Thank you.